Alright, so here she is. This is the Hobbyking, the 1400mm GBR3 all assembled. Went together relatively easily. The manual was obviously not written by anyone who's familiar with English, so it doesn't give you a lot of help there, but you can kind of piece together how everything's supposed to go if you've got a little bit of experience. Some of the modifications that were recommended by others that I've decided to do before even flying the plane, went ahead and added a different style tail wheel. Some people are just letting it free float, but I've still linked it up a little bit to the actual rudder. But the way that I've got it working, it doesn't actually transfer any vertical forces into the rudder. So keep those forces just right into the fuselage. Other modifications, aside from the power system, other modifications were fishing swivel snaps at the ends of the flying wires to make it a little easier to disconnect. Also, little springs they provide don't really like to go where they have them. So easy to put them on the wingtips and stuff, but not so easy to get them to clamp to the actual post they're supposed to on the fuselage. So replace those. The other modifications were really just in the power system. Running an E-flite Power 46 with a 60 amp electronic speed controller. Right now I've got a 13x10 E-prop on there, and it was pulling 784 watts. And I've also run it up with the max prop that E-flite recommended, which was a 14x10, and that one pulled 832 watts. So with a 4-cell 3000 milliamp battery, the entire plane comes in at 5.2 pounds. I'm going to test it with a 4000 milliamp as well, but you're looking at somewhere between 150 to 160 watts per pound, depending on which prop you choose and which battery you're running. Should be more than enough to fly it spiritedly. It may also, if it's got more than enough thrust and not quite enough speed, maybe we'll tinker with the 13x11 or something a little bit more aggressive. But I think this will fly the plane pretty well out of the gate. The only other modification that I haven't done yet that I've heard other folks talk about is some low bounce wheels. The wheels that come with it are large, which is great for a rough field, but they don't have a lot of give to them, and there's not a lot of suspension in the way the landing gear is set up. So there's plenty of videos of them out there bouncing pretty well on the landing. So if you don't grease it just right, you can get a lot of skipping. So maybe we'll look at doing some low bounce wheels in the future. Hoping to get it in the air this week and maybe get some video of it flying and see if I have any other suggestions or anything else that needs to be tweaked. So if anybody's got any questions, just let me know. Thanks.